So how do you keep up with best practices? How do you stay current with best practices?
Well, it's central around IBBA membership. The the workshops and the breakout sessions at conferences are almost always on best practice topics because they're cutting edge. They're too new for an educational course, or they're not appropriate in length for a course. But a best practice could be just one little tweak I could share in a sentence or two, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how, as you mentioned, sitting at the bar, taking somebody out to lunch or dinner at a conference, you can glean best practices that you would never expect. They come at you pretty rapid fire at a conference, but I'm a
They
member
do.
of a
Your head's spinning.
yeah. When I mentioned I was in technology, we had an association that was led by the largest distributor of technology products in the world called Ingram Micro, and they had a select group of resellers that they would have an annual conference with. And I remember running a one of those sessions and saying, "My goal is if you can just take one thing away from this, it's worth your entire trip." And when I transpose that to an IBBA conference, if you don't get like one thing every hour, you're probably either asleep or outside smoking. I don't smoke, but well, actually, those people outside smoking are probably getting it too. But yeah, there's anybody who's watching this is like, why do these people keep going on and on and on about these conferences? Well, I'm telling you, it's because they're that freaking awesome. You got
They
to go to
are.
one, and you'll become an evangelist. Yeah, you'll become an
Yeah, they
evangelist
are.
too.
You know they yeah, they are, and it's the classes, the workshops, the breakout sessions. But again, I see some brokers, they get done with the day and they go up to their hotel room and they stay there all day. Yeah, those after hour, whatever you're doing, going out to eat, sitting at the bar, like just mingling with brokers. Gosh, the amount of information that you learn is incredible. Also, I
And it's
want to
fun.
add to that. Yeah, and it's fun. And it's fun. Like people like IBBA conferences, I look forward to them, Jeff. Like I look forward to them not just from an educational, I'm going to learn a lot, but I look forward to them because to me, I'm going there and there's like 800 people there. And I'm not kidding you. I look at like, I never really thought about it, but probably 200, at least 200 of those people I consider friends. It's like
Yeah,
a big party
absolutely.
for 3 or 4 days, you know? That's how I
It
look
is.
at it, but an educational one.
There's as much man
You know,
hugging as
one,
handshake going on.
yeah, yeah, there is, and that's good because like you're up in I'm in Florida and you're up in North Carolina, and the IBBA conference is the only time that we get to see each other unless we go to the M&A conference, which you heading there in November.
Oh yeah, that's a
You
quick
go, yeah,
drive for
yeah,
me.
oh yeah, it's in North Carolina, yeah.
And I'll put a little shout out. We're doing a work. I'm leading a workshop there. So if you want more of me, I can't imagine anybody who would. But if you want more of me, and you're going to be at the M&A conference coming up in September, then look out for my workshop. I've got a
I will.
fantastic
I will
panel.
be out. I will. I will keep my eyes open for that workshop.